So Nash is going to be inside my guard. How you choose to bring the individual down is kind of up to you. I have found that the easiest way tends to be the back grip and the cannonball so that then I can grab him. Does that make sense? Right? I did push back a little bit if you notice with my legs. I cannonballed and then I shoved him back to take the grips. I'm opening my legs, right? When I open my legs, I can push with my feet. The better you get, you're going to open your legs and watch the momentum. You see, the momentum helps me kind of move back, right? Both of my arms go to one side so I can grab, right? So both of my hands are over here on his left side. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes,
right?
sir.
Now that I'm here, I post. The biggest thing here that I'm going to be looking for is you staying tightly connected to his shoulder, right? I'm pushing into his shoulder, but my butt is scooting back. I stayed pushing into him the whole time, though. Now I can wrap the head. Now I can shoot in. Close my elbows as if I were cold, right? I roll back, and it's just a little bit of pressure, and it's on tight. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes,
So fairly simple, but the things that I like. Right? And so what's going to happen now is Nash starts to take a shot, and that's where I catch him. But now Nash has to defend. So as soon as I catch his arm and his head, you're going to see Nash put his hands on my hips and move himself back. He's not trying to push me back. He's trying to move himself back. It's much easier. So we're set here. He shoots in. I catch. Look, he stands right back up. Freeze right there, Nash, for a second. You see what he's doing? By keeping his arms straight, he's also not letting me in. See, I need to get in and sit down to finish this. Nash knows that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, Nash is going to take his hand, push my elbow down to 6 o'clock. His other arm hugs my arm here. So both arms are hugging. Now he can use the first arm to grab my back. Look, he circles out. His head is clear. And now he can take a body lock. In this case, he's got my arm trapped. He's doing great right now. Does that make sense? Right? And then from here, you can look right here. I open. I enter with my hand. Post. Right? Look. 1, 2 across the waist. If I need to, I may need to open this up a little bit more. 3 to drop him. Right? This is an older style of strangle. Over the top. You can cross your legs here if you wish, but you don't have to. Some of you were here when I talked about how to make this worse. You make it worse by turning the palm down. That already got tighter, right? I'm gonna leave it up. The other thing that you can do is close your elbow and then turn it down. Makes it even worse. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna do either of those two things, but if Nash and I were competing for first and second, well, he'd take second. Does that make sense? Because I'm gonna do those two things. Understand? So that's where most of you guys are gonna start. If you've already got reps on it, I'd like for you to try the slightly quicker version, which is going to be this one. See? It's good because it's a great stranglehold. Again, the idea is here. The idea too is that Nash did such a great job of defending my ability strong, right? So I just hold on. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do, right? Now, I'm trying to hold on and I'm trying to get my hand up, but sometimes that's really hard to do. So I'm going to show you a trick really quickly, okay? This won't be testable because your partner's not going to fight you like this, but for those of you guys that compete, this is something I'm going to show you that's going to make a difference. Hold with the bottom hand underneath. When I lean back, I open my top hand. You see what happened there? Look at how my hand slides. When I lean back, look, 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 look. And then I do this. See, now it's tight. Now I grab the bottom one. Now I take my elbow from the front to the back, and there's the strangle. Does that make sense? Right? And so it's just coming around the corner just like a courser. Make sense, guys? Right? So super important. For now, your partner's just going to allow you to work the mechanics of the strangulation.